Good morning. All right, today is October 1st, 2020, and we are moving. All right, so my intention for this video is to show you kind of where we were living for the last 5 months and ready for the next chapter. I always like to grab some of these moments in time to look back on. And for you that are still watching, I really appreciate, and the journey is definitely getting more interesting day by day. So right now I am in a place called Canggu, just outside. We're about 3.5 minutes from my gym, and we are currently living in a 3-bedroom place that I believe this place costs around I want to say $600 US. So one thing that's nice when you come here, and obviously through COVID time, another room right here, is that everything is a lot cheaper. So the price of this at when it was busy season was really hectic. So I just want to show you, this is where we wash our laundry. So you have like a little laundry place, a little dryer thing right there. So one thing that I want to log and share is show the rice terrace fields. So this is what we live next to, which is super cool. But little Bali hack: when it's crop season, you actually don't want to live here, because there's a lot of smoke that comes out past that. They cut all the rice down and then they burn all the crops to get rid of for the new growth, which is so cool. So here is our living area. This is the kitchen. So if you're not familiar with Bali, a lot of places do not actually have an oven. So it's a lot of frying going on here. So generally speaking, what we do is we find places that come fully equipped. So you always have your water there, your oven, or sorry, I just said no oven. You have your stove there, and then you've got your fridge here, which is great. This is where we did a lot of our work right here, spent a lot of time at this table, but we actually don't sit at the table. We prefer for the feng shui to sit lower to the ground. So a lot of our meals, pretty much all of them, are spent like this, sitting down, just like this. We sit here and eat our food right here. And then one of the things I also want to show you is all of our stuff. So this is part of what, here's Molly and I's clothes right here. Say hi, Molly. Hi. This is all our clothes in one bag. Well, here's my clothes, here's Molly's clothes. And then this is kind of what we've acquired over the course of moving in digital nomad life. We're not really moving countries right now because of the COVID, but yeah, here's all, like, we've bought like a slow cooker in here, drinks, a couple, like all of our spices, and some bowls, Tupperwares, because we make our own food a lot of the time. Here's all the video equipment, laptop, and then in here, just all your all your knickknacks, dream book, dream boards, really a necessary. Whiteboard also comes in handy. Our exercise gear, and yeah, that's about it. But as you can see, that's basically all of our stuff in a nutshell. And then coming out here, something that I know I did a video on actually not going in the pool because of chlorine, but you have to sometimes in life pick where you want to lose and gain. And so one of the hacks that I've been doing, and Mal and I've been doing, is midday coming in this and going for a dip and swimming back and forth. And it's like, I don't know, for me, when I'm in computer world, it's like one of the best ways to bring me down, and other than the sauna, but just jump right in this pool and yeah, go for a dip. This is nice too. It has like a waterfall that comes down at certain times. It might even come down pretty soon here. And then this was nice. Sitting in this little ditty, coming in the hammock, and then while we're in the hammock, we have some friends here, which is super cool. A lot of koi fish little pond going on action, which these guys are nice. Look, they think that they're getting food. It's crazy. They eat only once a week, which is interesting. But yeah, and then I want to show you finally kind of what we look out on, which was, yeah, it's been a great place. We've learned a lot of lessons, and yeah, I've had a lot of fun here too, and progressed. This is my ride. This is how we get around in Bali. What's the conversion? It's not too expensive a month. I think, oh yeah, with gas and rental, it's about $80 a month. So gas, rental, and getting around everywhere, which is pretty cool. But this is what we look out on. It's just like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like surrounded by nature, which I feel really grateful for. Big difference than the Philippines. And yeah, up the road is how you get out of here. Pretty bumpy road. Now, some of the lessons that I've learned here, which seems to be reoccurring, and I hope that I don't have to keep learning this lesson, but I asked Molly, what are your top 3 lessons you learned here? And we reflected on, some of the lessons we've learned while we're here. And Molly, do you want to just come share what you've learned while you've been here? What are like your top 3 lessons you think you've learned while being here in this place?
Personally, or like about Bali?
No, personally. Well, living in this home, this is our last chapter.
Yeah, I learned, I was doing online coaching, and I was really going hard into the online coaching world. So I realised that wasn't a path that I wanted to pursue anymore whilst I was here. I also hit a burnout as well, so I really started to see how weak and vulnerable my body was. I spent quite a lot of time in the hammock. I spent a lot of time on the sofa, and just kind of really trying to rebuild my body back and get into a nicer place of peace. I also really tuned into health while I've been here, and really looking after my body and building up my body after neglecting it for so long. So that's been a really beautiful journey for me. So yeah, it's really been a safe haven, and it's also really been a place to grow and heal and figure out what it is I want to do. So I started copywriting while I've been here, which has been fun. That's kind of been to the latter stages. So figuring out what I want to do professionally, but the biggest one is it's just been like almost like an ashram for me, just to heal.
Yeah, thank you. I would completely agree. There's been some great healing experiences here on some psychedelics. Yeah, some good mother mushrooms here in this area of the world. So yeah, finally, I guess I should share. So the 3 big moments that came to my mind were I had a relationship shift, I would call them, and it seems that it's reoccurring for me, that like there comes like a point where the energies just kind of almost combust, and then it just goes its own way, which is really beautiful. When I've had this happen to me in the past, it's taken me a while to come over, because I give so much. It's something that I've changed in 2020 in different ways. But I have boundaries now, which is something that was nice that I developed over this year. But yeah, that was good. It was like the shift happened, and my life went to like such a better place for me personally, and I hope the same for the other person. Another big one was I got this like crazy stomach belly, and Mal and I were, and not to get into too much food religion, but I was eating vegan at the time, and I got put literally on my back for like 2 days, and like literally walked like a grandpa like out of this place, and realized like, whoa, being a vegan, I am weak right now. Like my body needs nutrients, like different kinds of nutrients. So I actually hadn't eaten meat in over 5 years. And after that experience, I had to eat eggs and then go eat some meat, which was, it's great to just instantly change your identity literally change your identity that fast, without how much mental energy we put towards our identity, and to just be able to have that situation and be like, wow, listen to my body and be like, okay, it's not feeling good being a vegan at the moment. And I'm not putting my views on anyone else. That's just what happened for me and my body. And then the last one was getting into Nirvana. This gym that we've been working with right now and working out in has been a big shift. And yeah, it's been really fun, really fun. And we live about 3 minutes away. So yeah, I just wanted to capture this last moment in our chapter to look back on the reborn reel and see our journey. So with that, we share our peace, we share our love. Bye.
Bye.